Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Mines. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to the Pressure Podcast, everybody. Let's get it.
Give me a hell yeah!
We missed you too. It is Money fucking Monday, and we're here to talk a little bit of the QFL and the N3A. So we've taken a summer hiatus, as we told you in the last episode. We will be back. We're just gonna cut through because there's some we had to talk about just for today, and then we're gonna wait until the end of the month, and we'll be back right before preseason kicks off. Without further ado, it's a long time since we've done this. It's been too long since we've done this. I kind of miss doing this.
Hell yeah.
We are live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Coke.
Finish him!
What's up, folks?
It's rated M for millennials. We are here for Money Monday. What did the topics for today is the NBA and the NFL. We're going to talk the QFL is what I call it, top 100, and the N3A is what I call that, top 100, while we smoke some pressure at the Pressure Podcast. We also are going to dive into something that just happened lately. It's in the WNBA, the All-Star game this last weekend. The WNBA's got some nerve. All right, they've got some nerve.
Be cool, nigga.
I know a lot of ladies are gonna fucking get mad at me.
You talking about the Rays they won? Yeah.
It's a little stupid. So during the All-Star game, the WNBA, Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, Cameron Bink, and all the others, Angel Reese, came out with a protest-type slogan on their T-shirts. Pay us what you owe us. They're threatening to not finish the season and not continue through the NBA. It's because of the CBA. Now, according to the CBA, I don't know how it's figured between women in business, in teams, organizations, whatever you call it. But I do know this. If all they're asking for is a larger chunk of the percentage for as far as the revenue, that's one thing. But if they're asking to get paid like the NBA players are, that's completely out of bounds. And that's what I hear a lot of girls doing. I'm not saying the WNBA is doing, but a lot of WNBA fans are doing, thinking that this is going to fix the wage gap throughout all of America.
Whole different ballgame.
There's a reason why these players don't get paid like the NBA. Here's the return on investment, ROI, for those who don't know. Return on investment is the WNBA. In 2024, the books say that they projected to lose over $50 million despite increased revenue and surging interest. This is why they get paid lower in comparison to the men who in 2024 saw significant revenue growth, surpassing $11.3 billion. So one league's losing $50 million a year, the other one's making $11.3 billion a year. It just doesn't compare. There's a reason why the fucking NBA players get paid more. Okay, that's where all the talent is. That's where all the money is for a reason. Nobody wants to watch second class, talent. They just don't. What's up, Denali? They already do take away money from the NBA and give it to the WNBA. That's what they already do. The only reason the WNBA, who's been losing money since the very, very inception, since the very beginning, if you look at their books, they have never turned a positive profit year. The only reason they're ever around is because the NBA subsidizes the women NBA and basically backpacks them, like, you know those old school hogs, the bikes that have a little sidecar for the kids or for the wife, whatever. That's what the WNBA is doing with that's what the NBA is doing with the WNBA. They're just literally riding the coattails. And riding shotgun is not that bad, but believe me, the person driving is the reason why you're even alive, so you can't complain when it comes to that. Now, like I said, I don't know what the total revenue split is between players and organizations in the WNBA, but
They get paid respectively.
I think they get paid very, very handsomely, especially despite the fact that their business is, you know what I'm saying, it'd be bankrupt if it wasn't for the NBA.
It's not as popular. It's not as viewable. And that's okay. I support it full heartedly, but I don't watch it like all the time.
But you can't complain that you're not making as much money as the others when your business is losing money. There's a reason why you don't get paid what they get paid.
Yeah, but you can't go into a business. You don't go into a business to lose money.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even make sense.
And ask yourself this question: would the women donate 10 to 20% of their own money to the NBA? Had it been the other way around, the quick and short answer is no.
Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that sass.
So, for the women who out there looking at the wage gap, wondering why women make less than men, is because the wage gap numbers figure all jobs from all locations and between men and women. But if they were to put nursing jobs between men and women, you will see that it's not that different. The only thing that's different is whoever has more experience. And some women make more money than men in that field. But you can't say, oh, well, this oil driller makes more money than me. I'm a fucking teacher. The hell's wrong with that? Well, that man's risking his life to drill oil for us, for our society, to be able to drive and use buses or train or whatever the case may be. And you're teaching children, which is an important job, but it's not dangerous. So you're not going to get paid what an oil driller makes. If you want to get paid what an oil driller makes, go be an oil driller. But not many women are lining up to do that. So that's why the wage gap exists the way it is, because y'all choose not to work the jobs that men work. That's just plain and simple.
Be cool, nigga.
Now that what's going on with the NBA and WNBA is that one league is not as good as the other league. We are being gentlemen and giving you a handout so you can stay around. Otherwise, you'd be dead. You'd be non-existent right now. So
Just the WNBA fans. That's pretty much all you guys would have.
if the WNBA makes a lot of money in the future, so be it. But right now, they're not making money. It is not misogynist to say what the books say. The books say it themselves, not me. Look what the books say. The books say that they're projected to lose $50 million in 2024.
We're just reading the numbers here.
The WNBA and the NBA are not equal. If they were equal, they would be making $11.3 billion in profit. You know what I'm saying? So Denali, stop that.
They don't.
Okay? Because this is not equal. Losing $50 million a year. Meanwhile, this one is making $11.3 million a year.
But
That's not equal.
They play different types of
That's not equal.
Of basketball, but they don't.
That's not equal. Talk to the fans. Talk to the fans. Why are y'all not watching WNBA games? Why are y'all not out there supporting your women? Talk to them, because we don't have that problem in the NBA. As you see, this is surpassing, you know what I'm saying, a significant revenue growth. They surpassed what they were meant to do for 2024. And I'm sure they're going to do the same for 2025. And there's that new generation bullshit. This is why I'm on YouTube and not on fucking TikTok, because of people like this motherfucker saying I'm misogynist. Fuck you, because at the end of the day, the only person that's misogynist here is you. You're the one, you're misandrous. You're over here asking for men to do more than they're already doing. You're asking for men to donate money so that the WNBA can make more money, and that's exactly what they're already doing, motherfucker.
Finish him!
You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. And why is it so misogynist to point out a fact? It is a clear and obvious fact that the WNBA does not succeed like the NBA does. It's just what it is, bro. I didn't make the rules. I was born one day, and the world works the way it works, just like you. I just choose to live in reality. You usually live in delusion. You should call yourself deluding. Yeah, you. You should call yourself deluding. I am not being misogynistic. I haven't said nothing hateful about women. I'm just pointing out what the numbers say. That's all it is. This is why I love fucking YouTube better than TikTok. Because in TikTok, they would have canceled me for saying something like this, and I'm not saying nothing but the truth. So let's get to the next subject, which is the NFL Top 100, all right? So let's get to that. So, put it here for the viewers. This list is not done yet, so let's get a recap. At 100, you had Ladd McConkey, which is actually coming up very nice in Los Angeles, San Diego. We'll see how he goes up. You know what I'm saying? 16 games, he had 82 receptions or 1,100 yards, 7 TDs. That's not bad. Leonard Williams, Leo, he's still around. Aaron Jones, I think he deserved to be up here. Drake London. Levante David still around, doing good. Josh Sweat. That was his first time on the list, I think, right? Sam Laporta, fuck him. You got Creed Humphrey, fuck him. He's overrated. You got Jesse Bates. Tua, I don't think Tua belongs in this list because he just doesn't stay healthy enough. I just don't think so. So that's list number 1.
Nah, I got Tua on that list. Tua, if you had to like pick another quarterback, who would you pick over like the one?
Mahomes at a few hundred. First and goal.
So then we got number 90 is Zach Allen. James Cook at 89. Andrew Van Ginkel. Quentin Williams. Tonsil. He's now a commander. Kyron Williams. I thought that was a little too low. I think he's probably the 4th or the top. Or I think maybe top 5, but right outside the top 5. So let's see. Christian Gonzalez. I think he's putting up some good numbers. Cameron Hayward is always around. Jerry Jeudy is a surprise.
He's starting to do something.
Trent McDuffie. That's no brainer. And let's get to list number 3. This is the latest list right now. We're waiting for list number 4. Oh, no, they have list number 4 today. All right, cool. So, Rashawn Gary, I thought he did pretty good. Dak Prescott, I don't think he belongs on this list.
That's what I understand. If you put Dak up there, you got to put Tua, because Tua played more games than Dak did last year.
Khalil Mack, I think he's still pretty good. He had, you know what I'm saying, he's still a pass rusher when he stays healthy. T. Higgins had a very good year, maybe a little too low. Vita Vea obviously belongs up here.
Absolutely.
Patrick Queen, I think, is a little overrated. Bobby Wagner belongs where he at. Christian McCaffrey's a little overrated right now.
I think you could put Bobby up.
Sam Darnold belongs there, and then Kirby Joseph belongs there. So let's see.
Like here on first down, first carry, and McCaffrey with a strong run.
And as far as where they
This Washington offense can attack in a lot.
You think it's too high?
Yes.
McCaffrey?
Yes. Because he's not healthy.
But that doesn't mean he's not one of the best running backs in the league.
Yes, it does. Because if he only plays 4 games a year, what good are you?
What about when the year what about his years that he actually played 15 games?
Hey, I said the same thing when Lamar was hurt. They never gave me that excuse. So fuck that. Fuck that shit.
Hell no.
Talk that, Sam.
Yes, we can because they did it. I'm just holding the mirror right back.
That right there is too low.
No.
That is too low.
They disrespected Lamar Jackson when he was hurt 2 years in a row.
Name me 5 running backs better than Christian McCaffrey.
Name me 5 quarterbacks better than Lamar Jackson when he was hurt 2 years in a row, and they still didn't do that. So I don't want to hear it.
But you said 2 years in a row. McCaffrey was only hurt 1 year.
2 years in a row.
No, the year before that he had over 2,500 yards from scrimmage.
Yes, but he missed 2 games. Okay.
He's always gonna miss a game.
He missed 2 games.
I'm expecting him to miss a game because he's just,
Lamar missed half the season 1 year, and then he only missed the last 4 games the next year.
Lamar's a lot younger
You know
than
what I'm
Christian
saying?
McCaffrey too, so. But nah,
Frankie Lou, Jordan Malata
in my opinion,
to finish off to 69, and that's it.
Too low.
That's it. So, do you think that was a good list from what you've seen?
I think it's really hard to do. I'll put it like this. I think it's really hard to do top 100 lists in a lot of things. And there's going to be some people who might like it, and some people who are going to be subjective about it. And that's okay because it's all opinionated anyways. And for the most part, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a list. I can't sit here and be like, oh my God, or like know which one is better than the other, because again, it's opinionated.
Well, it's hard to make a clear judgment on the list just because the list ain't complete yet.
I agree with you, Denali. I think he's underrated. I think he's underrated now. I think that's too low.
No, it's not because of the color of his skin. It's because of the color of his knees. His knees is always red. It's always hurt. It's always in the medical attention. So I just can't trust a guy like that. I can't have him high. But the thing is, once again, maybe he's not overrated. Maybe I haven't seen how many other running backs are in front of him. Let's see. But I for sure will put Kyren Williams on top of McCaffrey right now. Big pause. Right now. Yes.
But you told me not to do that. Not to be a prisoner of the moment.
I'm not a prisoner of the moment.
McCaffrey got way more
That's
longer
two years in a
resume.
row he's been hurt and has not played a full season.
I'm just saying, McCaffrey has a way longer resume.
I don't care about the resume as long as you.
But you're the one who told me this. So you don't want, just it to be 1 year. You want it to be like.
Yeah, I understand
multiple
that.
years of somebody
I understand
being
that.
consistent.
And multiple years of consistently being injured is part of the reason why I'm putting that. You're making my point.
But McCaffrey, like I said, it was 1 year. Even though he missed those 2 games, he still was one of the best running backs in the league that year.
I understand that, but the fact that he misses games and this one doesn't gives me reason to trust this guy more. I'm not going. I mean, I don't know how the list is. If the list is by talent, then maybe you're right. But I'm going by talent and production.
So you're going okay. That is true. The list does go top 100 for that year. They're not really going like. So they are doing current in that defense. So I'll agree with that.
And would I support a women's football league, or am I misogynist with that too? I'm not misogynist with the WNBA. It's just not that entertaining. You don't have to be a misogynist to not like the NBA, the WNBA. That's like saying if a girl doesn't watch the NBA, she must be misandrous. No, some people don't watch basketball. It's okay, man. The fuck? Nice try, motherfucker.
Fatality.
No, I have a problem with everybody, actually. I have a problem with everybody, not just whites and not just women. I have a problem with black men. I have problems with black women. I have problems with politicians. I have problems with religious people. I have problems with my own fucking favorite team, okay? I have problems with everybody. I have problems with everybody. I am fair. I am fair all across the board, baby. There's no picking and choosing around here. Everybody gets the pressure. Everybody gets me. I'm just me every day. You just don't like what I say because you can't dispute it. You cannot disagree with what I said because these are the facts. I can't help it that the women's league are bad. They don't make money because they're not attractive. They're not that good. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I have respect for the girls. I'm sure that if I step into a basketball court with one of them, they'll kick my ass. I know it. I have respect for what they can do.
This doesn't make the same revenue.
But it's just not the same as the NBA. It's just not, bro. It's just not.
And it never has been.
And there's no shame in calling a spade a spade.
If it was one of those things where like there was a year or two where they was actually like head to head with the NBA, then maybe you throw them a bone. But
and it's not like I purposely don't watch the game. Every once in a while I catch a game. It's not like I don't watch it. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women don't know the numbers. They don't know the facts. And there's a reason why NBA players make a lot of money. Is you got to understand, this guy right here, who we call the Messiah, this is Black Jesus in the NBA. That guy was only getting paid like $1.2 million or $2 million a year for his first 13 years of his career. It wasn't until his later years that he was getting the 30, 20 million that you see nowadays. So he was underpaid completely. But why? Because in the league that he played in, they weren't making that much money as the league that they're playing in now. Do you see them coming and complaining? Oh, well, these guys should take 10, 20% of their revenue and share it for the retired people who never got to make this money that we built the NBA for. No, they're being men about it, like you're supposed to be, DeLooney. You're supposed to be a man about it and accept reality for what it is. Can you change it and improve on it later on in years? Yes, you can, but you can't ask for it now. You got to wait for it. You got to earn it. That's what it's about, earning it. Just like every NBA player had to do. They don't just give away $200 million contracts. I wish. So let's get to the N3A, shall we?
Yes, sir.
So let's get to the N3A top 100, everybody. Now this one's a little bit more. This was a complete list, and this one's a little bit crazy.
Hold on,
right?
yeah, no, this one I got. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got my notes on this.
So we got Artis Gilmore to lead off at 100. He was a great player before Michael Jordan. He was the only reason the Bulls ever existed. And you have David Bing. He's an old school guy for the Bullets, a champion. Klay Thompson, you know who he is. He played with.
Keep that one in mind. Keep that one in mind.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, 4-time champion, 2-time NBA All NBA, 5-time All Star, and 1-time All Defense. Averages almost 20 points per game. He's a sniper, one of the best shooters of all time. You know who he is. Bernard King, one of the great New York legends. Joe Dumars, we know who he is. Dave DeBusschere, for those who don't know, is another New York legend from the old school days. Bill Sharman, I don't even know who that is, but I know he's a Celtic. And then Jason Tatum, we all know who that is, up-and-comer. Lenny Wilkins, one of the greatest coaches of all time right here, and very, very good player in his own right. Chauncey Big Shot Billups, we know who he is.
Absolutely.
Chris Webber to top the first 10. I could agree with some of these. I mean, but let's see. Some of these guys are multi-time champions and one of the best shooters.
I can't agree with this one in a minute, though. I'm going to tell you why.
All right. Earl the Pearl Monroe, I'm glad he's on the list. He deserves to be here. This man had a move for everything. Draymond Green, I'm surprised he's here because he's a little overrated.
This is what so this is what I wanted to say about that.
I think
Klay Thompson,
yeah,
Tatum, and Chris Webber, to me, are better than Draymond Green. I'm sorry.
They are. They are.
Like, that's crazy to me that he's ahead of all those.
Everybody on that list is better than Draymond Green to me. Earl of Pearl Monroe is better. Bernard King was better. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Chauncey Billups to me was better.
Facts.
All right.
Facts. You could probably find somebody who could push him out the list, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so now I'm hating Draymond Green, the loony, because he's black. I want you to pay attention, okay? Now I'm hating on the loony. I'm hating on Draymond Green because he's black. See? You see what I mean? I'm fair, okay? Draymond Green sucks. He does not belong in the top 100 in my view.
Hey man, when we get on these, we don't. There's no race. I promise you, there's no race. We see the good players and the bad players, and we call them all out. We don't care who it is. It could be my team. It'll be his team. Whoever is fucking up.
Everybody on this list is better than Draymond Green right now. So that's the first issue. Okay. So then after Draymond Green, we have Alonzo Mourning. Hold on, I want to make sure that everybody sees this. Because I did take it off. Alonzo Mourning. Then we have, I think it was a little too low. We'll see. Tony Parker.
That's low.
Excellent.
That's
but
low.
Too low. Sam Jones. Excellent. Adrian Dantley. One of the greatest shooters of all time. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets in here. Bob Lanier. Detroit. Mount Mutombo. I guess.
You could put Jimmy.
Nate Tiny Archibald.
But
Grant Hill, no. Overrated.
No.
Paul George,
no.
I put Draymond Green on top of those guys. Pistol Pete Maravich, I think that's way too disrespectful to this man.
That is. He's like a transcending.
He's still the all-time
he's a
leading
player.
Look, it says right here, the NCAA's current all-time leading scorer. Okay, all-time NCAA. He's still that motherfucker. Okay, and this is before the three-point line. Pistol Pete Maravich is underrated. And he's white. The loony. He's white. Alex English.
Since we're saying races out here.
Manu Ginobili out here.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like Manu and Tony, they're close, aren't they?
Yeah. But it's the top 100, okay? He belongs on this list.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a little too low. Dave Collins, he definitely deserves to be here. Hal Greer. And then Paul Arizin, I never got to see him play, but I'm sure he deserves to be there. Chris Bosh, fuck him.
I don't know if that's too high.
Wes Unseld, the legend himself, DMV, fuck Kyrie Irving. He thinks the earth is flat. And then Robert Parrish, he's obviously a great legend. Dennis Rodman is way too low here.
Way too low.
Joel Embiid don't belong on this list. And Vince Carter, yes, sirski.
Cool
my boy. Damon Lillard, he's all right.
Cool with that.
He's all right.
Cool with that.
James Worthy, he's cool. Paul Gasol, a little too high, but definitely deserve it.
He was a little high.
Bob McAdoo, never got to see him play, but too high. Carmelo Anthony, I think he's just about right.
That's fine.
Tracy McGrady,
yeah,
because of the injuries. Willis Reed, he only played 10 years, but he won 2 titles in New York. Fuck y'all. Luka Doncic, I think that's way too low, but whatever. Dolph Shays, don't know him, but I'm sure he's good. The Big Red, Big Walton, R.I.P. brother. We miss you, man. We miss you. R.I.P. to Bill Walton, one of the greatest centers of all time.
Right.
There he goes, Reggie. At 54, I think that's perfect. He's in the top 50 because he didn't win a ring, and I get it. That's how people do it. I don't count rings personally, but at least he's mentioned. Gary Payton, the glove. Fuck Dwight Howard. He should be where
I got Reggie over both of those.
I will switch Dwight Howard and Alonzo Mourning or Dikembe Mutombo.
I got Reggie over both of those.
Yeah,
both of them.
and then wherever those guys were, Joel Embiid should go there.
You could flip flop these if you want.
And then
it
Ray
could
Allen.
It could be Reggie or Ray Allen in my opinion. That's cool.
And that's the top 50. All right. So we're gonna get to the next one over here. So all of a sudden, I already know Draymond Green should not belong there. And wherever they have Dwight Howard, that's where Mutombo or Alonzo Mourning should be. And wherever Alonzo Mourning and those guys should be is where Dwight Howard should be. And then wherever Joel Embiid was, we'll switch the other Alonzo Mourning or Mutombo, whoever we can switch, and then put that Joel Embiid back there. That's where, yeah.
So what's that like 80? That was like 80 something, right? Alonzo.
Yeah. Oh, Deludi says Luka is not a top 100 player of all time. You're a hater. You're a hater of the Europeans. You're a hater of Europeans. What did Europeans ever do to you? Drink tea? Fuck you. Fuck you. What the hell is wrong with him? Euro people, I got you. Deluni is crazy right now telling me that Luka is not a top 100 player of all time. Please stop the nonsense. He's already on the list. And he thinks people Maravich will be men these days. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is the looniest I've ever seen in my life.
Here it is right here. Here you go, right here. There you go. You want all the smoke. What's up?
You can hop on right now. What the hell? And it's whatever. Pop off. What's up? It's my podcast. You can come right now and catch the pressure. The hell's wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you? You're a hater of your own people. They should ban you from being there. They should cancel your passport. You should not ever be able to convert your U.S. dollar to euros anymore. Yeah. You don't belong around there for you disrespecting Luka the way you do. You misandrous Euro. All you do is hate European players who did nothing but ball out. Ball out. All right. So that's the number two things that I see wrong with the list is that Dwight Howard's too high. Joel Embiid is way too high, and then Mutombo and Mourning is too low, and then Draymond does not belong there, bro. Come on now. Come on now.
I'm saying you could push him out, but I'm fine if you keep him in there. Just I didn't think he'd be 88. I didn't think he'd be better than Clay or Tatum or like I said, Chris Webber.
All right, so let's get back to the list. You hate Europeans because you don't know what good players look like. It don't matter what they look like to me. Can they ball? Luka can ball. He's been balling since the day he got here. All right. So let's get to 50.
Yeah, don't confuse him not playing defense for not.
Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel.
He can play basketball.
Probably the best dunker of all time, not named Jordan. Then Paul Pierce.
The truth, baby.
The truth.
I'm good with that.
Russell Westbrook,
that's
too high.
Way too high.
Too high.
Way the fuck too high.
I will switch him with Pistol Pete Maravich.
Absolutely.
Elvin Hayes, he belongs here. Kevin McHale, he belongs here.
Absolutely.
AD does not belong here. That's where Dennis Rodman should be, right here. No. And that's wherever Dennis Rodman is, that's where Anthony Davis should be. That's what I would do. George Mikan, R.I.P., great legend. Walt the Glide Frazier. Swishing and dishing like he always does. George Iceman Gervin, Mr. Finger Roll himself, yes. Rick Barry, yes.
For those who don't know.
Pat in the top 40, I'll take it. He's the greatest center of all time without a ring. I always said it. Clyde the Glide Drexler, yep. Bob Pettit, yep. Bob Cousy, yep. Allen Iverson, yes. Yeah. He don't have a ring. Steve Nash, yes. He don't got a ring. James Harden, no.
He can stay.
No.
He can stay there.
Well, I don't think this. Yeah, might as well keep him there. Fuck it. Jason Kidd, yes. Kawhi Leonard, no.
Hell no.
Havlicek, yes. Chris Paul, fuck him. John Stockton is the man.
Chris Paul, hell no.
Scottie Pippen, obviously, but damn, 28. Let's see how many better players than the 6-time champion. Isaiah Thomas is low? Damn. Elgin Baylor,
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is good. This is good. Charles Barkley is good here.
Here comes the 20 viewers.
Greek Freak is good
That's
here. Dwayne Wade is good there. Karl Malone, oh yes. Moses Malone. I think you can argue with most of these guys right here. Dr. J,
I think most of these are pretty good.
David Robertson, the Admiral, Dirk,
Absolutely.
Joker, KG. I don't think you can argue with this list out from here on out just because you respect these guys so much. It doesn't matter what where you see them until as long as someone makes sense. And then this is the one that everybody went crazy with. Before I get to the top 10, let me speak to the people one time. So listen, man. Kobe is, you see where I put him, okay? I made this. I created this. You see where I put him, okay? Kobe is the second best shooting guard I ever seen. Is he on my top 10 list? Yes. But I can't be mad if he's just outside the top 10 because there's so many players. Had he been 13, 14, 15, and over, then we have a problem. But 11, guys, 11, for y'all to go so ham on Twitter and over social media, I think it's a little bit too much of nothing. It's just someone's opinion. It's okay.
You got a LeBron fan, too. He's a LeBron fan.
Well, then I don't like you more. Fuck LeBron James.
Jordan is
Fuck his
free.
crack baby son. And you better get him out of the G League and the NBA before he has another heart attack. Just telling you right now, Bronny is not meant to cut it for the NBA. He's basura. All right. So let's get to the
Joker is 4, you're bugging.
let's get to the top 10. Steph Curry, I agree with this one. Wilt Chamberlain, I agree with this one. Larry Bird, yep. Tim Duncan, yep. Shaq, yep. Bill Russell, yep. Magic, yep. Kareem, yep. LeBron, yep. And Jordan. It's okay to not have, say Kobe Bryant there. I personally would have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out of my...
Steph Curry would be 11 to me.
I would have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out of my top 10.
I gotta look at all around game, and if I look at all around game, Steph Curry, yes, greatest shooter ever, one of the best playmakers ever too. But defensively, wasn't all that. We talking about 9-time or 9 or 10-time all defensive team player in Kobe Bryant. That's my only like, he's got to be in that top 10 over Curry. He's better than Curry.
Well, you will have Curry at 11. I will have Kareem at 11. They have Kobe at 11. It's just what it is. But I don't think it's disrespect. It's just that's how many good players there are.
I know. That's why I started off the pod saying that this is very difficult to do a top 100. It's not easy at all. There's going to be people left out. And people are going to feel away, especially if they have a bias towards somebody. Because I don't have no bias. When it comes to sports, I don't have a bias. I just look at the best that I've seen.
Diana Taurasi is better than Draymond Green. I promise you that much.
Be cool, nigga.
I don't care.
Goddamn white boy.
I will say it. I'll say it.
Should be 87.
Diana Taurasi is better than Draymond Green at basketball. Yes, she is.
Should be 87.
Yes, she is. You see, I'm not a misogynist. I just call it how I see it. You got to be delusional to tell me Draymond Green is better than Diana Taurasi.
Pete Maravich should be where Westbrook is. And Westbrook should be down where Pete Maravich was.
It doesn't matter what players had with competition, brother. What matters is their production. The fact is that some of these guys reach peaks that we will never see ever again. Okay?
Competition is competition.
One day, Denali, one day,
play hard or you don't.
some little kid is gonna come to you 20 years from now. He's gonna say the only reason LeBron played so long is because he played in a soft ass league. And guess what? Everybody else played in that soft ass league and couldn't do what LeBron did. That's what you tell him. Okay? So before you go say that Wilt Chamberlain didn't play with much competition, a lot of other motherfuckers played with the exact same competition Wilt Chamberlain played against, and they didn't do what Wilt Chamberlain did. Some guys just stand out, bro. Call it what it is. Okay? Stop trying to make something out of nothing. Just call it what it is, man. It's disrespectful. You're way too disrespectful to call me misogynist. Way too disrespectful to call me misogynist. That is very disrespectful to people who have worked their ass off.
Okay.
Now, let's get to our last topic. We're going to throw a curveball here. So, we're going back to the QFL. So, in honor of the top 100, I asked him to give me his top 5 quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and offensive coaches he's ever seen, personally. I'm not sensitive. Do you see anybody here pissed off? If I was sensitive, I'd have kicked you out a long time ago, broski. I enjoy this. I am the Pressure Podcast. This is my wavelength. So don't go nowhere, because I ain't going nowhere.
So where are we getting started here, sir?
So let's get started with quarterbacks.
Okay, so then,
Who are the top 5 quarterbacks you ever seen play personally?
so then first,
Not an actual game, but you mean on TV or whatever. But
I
you
don't-
got to see.
I don't have to give you a ranking here. Just
No, just the
Okay,
top 5
alright,
players,
got you.
the 5
So-
QBs that you know
so
stood out in
obviously,
your lifetime.
obviously, I'm gonna start with the GOAT because he's the GOAT. He's proven it inside and out. He's the best to ever do it. One of the most clutch guys. Number 12, Tom Brady. We all know. So then at 2, I got Peyton Manning. I put Peyton Manning 2. At 3, I put Drew Brees. At 4, Brett Favre. And at 5, Michael Vick.
Whoa. Be cool, nigga.
So Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Who was number 3?
Drew Brees,
Number 4?
Brett Favre,
Number 5?
Mike Vick.
Come on, man. Listen, I love Brett Favre. He's the reason I watch football. But he's not anymore the top 5 quarterback I ever seen. And I love Michael Vick. But I got somebody better.
I know who you're gonna say.
I'm replacing Brett Favre with Pistol Pat Mahomes, okay?
Talk that sass, nigga.
Pistol Pat
Talk
Mahomes belongs there, not Brett Favre. And Michael Vick is no longer the greatest dual threat quarterback of all time. That belongs to Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it's another night, bitch.
I get it, but
Those are the top 5 best quarterbacks these eyes have seen. It's Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. That's it. That's it for me. You could say Brett Favre. I know, nostalgia and Michael Vick, of course.
that's what it is. That's what it is.
But
Growing up watching it,
yeah. All right, let's get to running backs.
Barry Sanders, number 1, shiftiest dude ever. Walter Payton, number 2, for Chicago, do it all running back. AP, Adrian Peterson's got to be up there for me, and then LT, for those who don't know, that's LaDainian Tomlinson from the Chargers, and then I put Marshawn Lynch.
So say it again.
Barry Sanders, Walter Payton.
You watched Walter Payton play?
Huh?
You watched Walter Payton play?
I mean, I didn't see that live, but
That's what I'm saying. It's the guys that you saw play.
okay. So then I put who I put there?
I say you were around watching Walter Payton. Shit, I wasn't. I wish.
LaShawn McCoy.
All right. So he says Josh Allen should be in the top 5. Let me tell you something. If Josh Allen wins one more MVP or wins a Super Bowl, I will put him in instead of Drew Brees.
Like
I will.
All time though, I don't know about all time.
He's that good though.
No, I get it, but
He's that good. Well, and the thing is, Drew Brees had Sean Payton. This guy didn't. This guy's got a defensive coach. Josh Allen's the real deal, bro. He is the real deal. So very soon, it's just that he doesn't have the accolades as his counterparts in Lamar and Mahomes. So he's third to me in that category. Even though to me, him and Lamar are pretty much even as far as talent wise and production wise. It's just that one is the 2-time MVP, one just won his first MVP, and the other one is a 3 fucking time champion. We already know. In running back, I have Derrick Henry, I have AP, I have LT, I have Marshawn Lynch, and I have Saquon. I think Saquon. I didn't grow up watching Emmitt Smith play. Sorry, bro.
yeah, I know. That's what I was
I
saying.
didn't.
I didn't. Yeah.
I wish I
But-
did. I wish I did. We do have a TikTok, but I barely use it because they don't allow us to curse or smoke. I think
But there's so many.
Saquon has surpassed some of these other guys
There's been so many good running backs throughout the years.
Yeah, I was thinking of
and
LaShawn
like,
McCoy. I was thinking of
There's more.
you know what I'm
There's so
saying,
many.
Priest Holmes. I was thinking of a lot of guys.
He had Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles.
He was fired.
You know what I'm saying? Curtis. No, not Curtis. I ain't gonna really watch him like that. Not really Marshall Falk either.
Nah, I did see Marshall Falk. That was a beast. He's a beast.
Tiki Barber, I got to watch for a good time.
You got Brian Westbrook.
I got to see Jerome Bettis. I got to see a lot of guys, but these guys I think stood out a lot more to me. All right, so I'm gonna lead off wide receiver. The best wide receivers I ever seen is Randy Moss, Julio Jones, Tyreek Hill, and I got to put Justin Jefferson in there. And I don't know who else to put in. And I know everybody's gonna say, "Where the hell's Megatron?" Well, I grew up watching Revis Island. I don't remember much of Megatron. I'm just playing. That's usually that's the top 5 right there. I'm just playing.
Mine are similar. It's Rice, Randy Moss, Megatron, but I got two others. Mine is Steve Smith from the
Carolina.
and Larry Fitzgerald.
I mean, fuck Steve Smith in Carolina. The best one is the one in Baltimore. He only played 2 seasons, but that's all I needed. All right, who's the top 5 greatest offensive minds that you ever see, coaching wise?
John Madden.
You ain't see him coach?
I did watch him coach. I don't care. That nigga made that. Like, I gotta put him on the list.
Well, he coached us as an announcer, so I guess that counts. All right, go ahead. That counts. And in a video game.
He coached me all the Madden games. Stop.
All right, fair enough.
Bill Belichick.
I can't say I put Bill in there.
Andy Reid.
Yep.
Mike Tomlin.
Nope.
And I put Tony Dungy.
Mike Tomlin is a defensive
would say.
coordinator.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Here's what I got. I got Andy Reid. I got Sean Payton. I got Sirianni.
Sean Payton.
I got Kyle Shanahan, and I got McVay.
You said Sirianni all time?
That I've seen.
Oh, that you've seen. Okay.
Remember, I told you the top 5 quarterbacks that you've seen, running backs that you've seen, not in history, because otherwise I would have included other guys, but that you've seen play or coach. So let me lead off the pass rusher. I have the Watt brothers, TJ and JJ Watt. I got Von Miller. I got Terrell Suggs. And then I have I was thinking on this one a little bit. I'm saying the funny thing is that Micah Parsons is supposed to be here and he's not. He's supposed to be and he's not. But I'm thinking maybe Clay Matthews.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
We're just a generation older than you. This is rated M for millennials. So if you're Gen Z, we're your older brothers. You were the Jets we saw playing when we were fucking growing up. No, he didn't watch Madden coach per sure, but we grew up watching. He used to be the announcer in Monday Night Football, so he was basically coaching us as an announcer. So it kind of counts. I'll give it to him for that reason only, because in the video game and in the TV, he actually kind of did coach. But no, he wasn't coaching the team. He was already long retired by the time he started watching football. That's why I said you didn't watch him coach, but he kind of did. He did kind of coach you as a viewer. Because believe me, without John Madden, I don't think the world would understand football as much as they do because of him. That part, he has that part right. That part is good. I'll give you that. All right, John Madden.
So my pass rushers are Julius Peppers, Michael Strahan, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, and the fourth one is where I want to put Garrett in there, but then I looked at his stats. I'm gonna put TJ Watt. I'm gonna put TJ Watt there.
All right. Middle linebacker, I got Bobby Wagner. I got Luke Kuechly. I got Patrick Willis. I got I don't want to disrespect nobody because linebackers are my favorites.
I know, man. That's tough.
I can't put Roquan in there. It's too early in his career. I'm leaning Brian Urlacher,
Which ones did you say?
Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly, Patrick Willis. I'm leaning.
Motherfucker, you got to say listen.
Because I have a deep respect for Junior Seau.
And you said Ray Lewis, right?
That's the last one, but I haven't got to that yet.
Because that's like the most.
Brian Urlacher, or
That's a good
Junior
one.
Seau. I'll probably say Junior Seau. Junior Seau and then Ray Lewis.
Okay. I got pretty much similar, except I got if I had to pick a fifth,
No, we watch soccer too.
I'm gonna say Jeremiah Trotter.
Jeremiah Trotter. Jude Bellingham is my
Love their fucking.
Jude
defense.
Bellingham is my favorite
So fucking fire.
football player. I fuck with England, and usually I'm supposed to be a Liverpool fan, but right now it's just Man City. But it's usually Liverpool. All right, so cornerbacks. I got
Okay.
Charles Woodson,
Is Jason Taylor was a
pass
considered
rusher.
pass rusher? Gotcha.
I got Charles Woodson. I've got Asante Samuel. I got Woodson, Asante Samuels, Richard Sherman. I didn't get to see Dion, so I'm not gonna put Dion there. Besides, that's just too unfair. Asamoah was overrated. I'm gonna say Peanut Tillman probably,
So that's your fifth?
and then Darrell Reeves.
Oh, okay. So mine are
Joy Taylor's tits.
Darrell Reeves,
Now you can call him misogynist. Her tits.
Champ Bailey,
Champ Bailey,
Charles Woodson,
Charles Woodson,
Patrick Peterson, and if I had to choose,
I know you said Reeves.
yeah, I said Reeves. Of course, I said Reeves. And then if I had to choose a fifth, Tillman,
Peanut Tillman. Yeah.
or Akeem Talib.
I like Peanut Tillman better. But Akeem Talib was a dog, though. All right, and then your safeties. She is incredible, though. Those tits are a joy.
Obviously, you know I'm gonna say this.
Sorry, Joy Taylor. I know I'm just being misogynist right now, talking about your tits. But let me tell you something, girl. Your skin is just—it's literally the perfect skin. You don't need a tan. You should sell your skin, you shade, and watch how many women.
Butter, girl. Cocoa butter.
It's your skin, and then the fact that you have racks makes it even more juicier. Sorry, Joy Taylor. Sorry, but I can't. I gotta speak my truth. All right, go ahead, bro.
So of course you know I gotta shout out the Ravens, Ed Reed. Then Sean Taylor.
He says that is not misogynist. That is a fact.
Give me a hell yeah!
We gonna win you over. Sean Taylor.
All right.
For those who don't know, he used to play for the Redskins. Time cut short. He would have been great. I got John Lynch,
All right.
Troy Polamalu,
Okay.
and X-Men, baby. I got Wolverine, Brian Dawkins.
So he's an Eagles fan. I'm a Ravens fan. He's a Celtics fan. I'm a Knicks fan. He's a Yankees fan. I'm boycotting the Yankees.
Hey, fuck the Yankees.
Talk that sass, nigga. Talk that sass.
As far as soccer, I don't know what your team is.
Brazil.
Brazil, fuck you, man. Fuck Brazil. Fuck Neymar. Fuck all of them, except Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. was caught with a tranny. I don't know. You might want to double check on that guy, okay?
That's crazy.
I'm just saying the truth, bro.
Goddamn, white boy.
Hey, to each his own. I'm not gonna hate on the gays.
I'm Ronaldinho.
To each his own.
I'm Ronaldinho, Brazil. Like this Brazil
Yeah.
ain't the same Brazil.
I'm Team England. I don't know why. I was like England, David Beckham. I guess I don't know. I'm always Team England, but I respect Messi. I respect that. But yeah. And what's your football, basketball, baseball, and soccer team? He's probably a Barcelona fan. Nah. I say Real Madrid. He's Real Madrid for sure. All right. So I got Brian Dawkins. I got Sean Taylor. I got Troy Polamalu. I got Ed Reed. The only different one I got is Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
Earl Thomas is tough.
All right. So now, before we close out, we're gonna do a hip hop
Oh, here we go.
debate here. Okay. So we were looking at Mount Rushmores, and we are like, all right, let's do a Mount Rushmore for every region. Okay, in the U.S. We're gonna do a Mount Rushmore of the Dirty South, a Mount Rushmore of the West Coast, a Mount Rushmore of the Midwest, and a Mount Rushmore of the East. All right. So go with your. Who do you want? Which one do you want to start out with?
We can do the South.
We'll do the South. Let's do the South. Go ahead. Give me your Mount Rushmore.
So can it be groups as well?
It's 4 people.
Okay, so Outkast,
All right.
Luda,
All right.
Gucci.
And that's it. That's 4.
Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna count that as we'll count that as 4. The 2 Outkast.
We're doing a Mount Rushmore of regional rappers of all time. So the greatest Southern rappers, Mount Rushmore of that. The greatest West Coast rappers, Mount Rushmore of that. Mount Rushmore of the greatest Midwest rappers. Yeah, you don't know what Mount Rushmore is? It's that mountain where the 4 presidents. Damn, you don't even know what Mount Rushmore is?
Damn.
Jeez,
Bro,
bro.
they call us beside you this.
You look up what Mount Rushmore is. A famous mountain where it has 4 presidents. I can't believe you don't know this. What kind of American? Oh, yeah, that's right. He lives in Europe. It's not his fault. It's an American thing, man. It's an American thing. So it has George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. It has FDR, Roosevelt, and not FDR, Theodore Roosevelt and John F. Kennedy. So for the South, I got Outkast, but I got T.I. and Lil Wayne. All right.
Damn, that's tough. You're right.
All right. For the West Coast, what do you got? Drake is a GOAT. He's a GOAT of the international rappers. Go ahead.
Tupac,
This is West Coast right now.
Ice Cube.
All right.
Actually, skip. Let's just do the NWA, and
And that's it. That's 4 people. Remember, it's only 4 people.
all right, no, then just Ice Cube, and I got one. Let me get one.
You get 2 more because you got
2
Tupac
more.
and Ice Cube.
Yeah, let me get. Dre. Wait,
That's 3.
yeah, and yeah, but Eminem's not from the West.
No, he's not from the West.
Brody. I'm actually gonna go with Nate Dogg.
All right. Well,
I like Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg used to.
to me, this was the easiest list.
Tracks.
I went right down in order. Snoop, Dre, Easy, and Tupac. That's it. It was easy to me. I have to have Dr. Dre there. I have to have Snoop in there. I have to have Easy in there, and I have to have Tupac in there. That was easy. That was the easiest list for me. I to make up my mind. All the other ones was tough. How about Midwest rappers? I got Eminem, I got Kanye, I got Nelly, and I got Common. I'm not putting Lupe Fiasco. The Brat had a good time here and there. MGK is not a rapper anymore like that.
Yeah, that seems about right for that one.
Eminem, Kanye, Nelly, and Common. Nelly, everyone knows he's country, but St. Louis is in the Midwest, not the South. All right, so let's go with the Big Easy, East Coast.
Biggie. Fat Joe. I mean, not Fat Joe. Big Pun. Nas. And Jay-Z. I'll say those four.
Well, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas is easy. But I had KRS-One. I was thinking of Big Pun, but I had KRS-One. I was also thinking LL Cool J.
It's sad. There's some people don't understand. Yeah, okay, yeah, his time was cut short. But, man, Big Pun, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was so talented. The
I was
way
thinking
he
Slick
rap.
Rick. I was thinking LL Cool
He
J.
raps so
We can't put Run DMC. It's too many people.
He raps so different.
So I just hit KRS-One, but I would put Big Pun there, but I think it's KRS-One. Well, that does it for today's episode.
Oh, Drake ain't from the United States, brother.
But we could do an international one right quick. Let's do international. So I got
International.
yeah. So I got
Toronto. I say, well, obviously Drake. Wait, we doing international from anywhere?
yeah.
Okay. I'll say Drake. I'll still put Drake there. Obviously.
Drake. I don't know any.
Hey, give us some names.
3 Honda
dog.
Civics with spoon engines.
I don't know any international rappers. I really don't.
Finish him.
Bobby, give us some names.
I don't know no Euro rappers like that. I don't know no French rappers. I don't know German rappers. I don't know any African rappers. I don't know any British rappers.
Who's the nigga who's saying y'all gonna learn Chinese?
I guess Punjabi MC with that one hit he had with Jay-Z. That's all I know.
We gonna go to Europe. They gonna want to drill us.
I guess we could
Pause.
put Bad Bunny and those guys there. I guess, right? That counts. Yeah, that counts. Bad Bunny and Daddy Yankee and all that. Well, and all them niggas.
Just pick four.
Carol G and all them. Yeah, there you go.
Just pick four.
J Balvin. You just pick. You pick whatever Drake. And no disrespect, we're Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? I love Latin music, but I honestly wasn't thinking of, when you said Drake, I was thinking international rappers. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know any. That wasn't well thought out. I don't know any Asian ones. I don't know no Russian ones.
Oh, shit.
Australian ones, none of them.
Maybe like newer ones, but then I feel like I offend the older crowd. Be like, man, I know you didn't say this guy's better than him. He's only been out. Like if I said Central C, they'd probably be like, oh yeah, but that'd be like the new generation. The old generation would be like, what the fuck? I know you didn't say he was better than. And they give me some crazy ass name there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So we're going to sign now. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Funny.
We will be back at the end of the month to recap what's going on in sports, and we will continue on with the commencement of the salutations of the QFL season of American football. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Denali, please come back anytime you'd like to. We will put you on a little screen right here so you can hop on the mic and talk your shit.
Finish him.
Till then, motherfuckers, be safe, and we'll recap you soon. At the end of the month, brother. At the end of the month.